Congress's commitment to Meghalaya, empowering the women of Meghalaya. 3,000 rupees every month to every single BPL mother in Meghalaya.
5 commitments na ka Seng Congress na kabinta ka 5-star Meghalaya.
Unang alam ke All India Congress Committee Sachin Pilot ha ka arpuwe terik urampang arhajar arpulai. Ulawan poi kenong ba Shillong komisi benta benelap election nagbenta ke Seng Congress. Habai keren beginong patai kubor Sachin Pilot ulong babun sin ke BJP kajukran cepang kata ke sarkar double engine. Hendrai menta kelapau bagi BJP kamla satya ben peniat ke sarkar keberan artiligi engine na kalong ha Delhi neha Meghalaya. Ulong bagi BJP keladon ha gebor ha Delhi bat ha Meghalaya hendrai kata ke sarkar ar engine kalau pulau 4 akaban ai ke jing syakri upat ba. Hendrai keladon penban da ke jing kieu dor jung marbam mardi ke jing kieu ha ke jing bami okami ajam kisamla ha ke jela bat negeri India berokowai. Ula keno baka BJP bat ke NPP kishim kia tang kumno bakin don ha gebor. Hendrai kipat ba ke Meghalaya kin sepenan kamela ke jing start ha ke arpnyo terik ubenai rempang. Uni unang ilam ke AICC ulong bagi NPP bat ke BJP Jingkular haki manifesto jengki man ai kam ai jami kisamla. Hendrai ke ke bagi lale eksan snem ke bilale kaladon penban da ke jengkiu ha ke jing mom yo kam yo jam kisamla. Ulakam badai tang Seng Congress ke bala ben pendap ke Jingkular ke bakala klei. Bat ke Congress ke don ya ke record bat ke history ha ke bedai bat ke jingla ben Pynurlong ya ke Jingkular jongka. Sachin Pilot ulong bagi Seng Congress kam don ye jing don jing em ke bener rengkat bor bat ke Seng BJP. Mereka yo apat ke jing Kershan bat ke jing Kerku ni pat ba jong ke Meghalaya. Kam tam haba ke don lupai ke jing dei ke bajan ba bat ke pat ba ke jela Meghalaya.
Promising and committing themselves to the development of the state to provide jobs, economic development, growth, etc. Those same very people today are pulling in different directions, accusing each other of corruption. I think the people want to ask the question that for 5 years when you worked together as a team, at that point there were no concerns about the corrupt practices, about the allegations that we are seeing today. And I think this mass migration of elected representatives happening from one party to another party is something that doesn't argue very well for our polity. And this state is a wonderful, peace-loving, progressive state. People of Meghalaya are looking for a government, for a party that can actually hold everyone together. And I'm absolutely confident the way that the Congress party has given its candidates this time. In fact, I'm told this is the youngest ever candidate list in the history of Meghalaya. Congress party has deliberately given tickets to young men and women, qualified professionals who have convictions and principles, who are committed to the people, who will really usher in a new era for the state of Meghalaya. I'm told about 10 of our seats out of 60 we have given to women for the first time. So equal participation of young people, professionally qualified individuals and women, I think will reflect the true demography of the state. Potential that we have in the state has not been explored. I think every party, especially the last government, whether it's the BJP or the NPP or other partners, they were quite focused on how to politically realign themselves only to stay in power. The Congress, I think, is committed to enhancing the IT sector, the tourism sector, the economic growth, the investment, the job creation that young people in this city, in this state are aspiring for. The BJP has been in government for last 8.5 years in New Delhi. They had a government here. And the BJP always talks about this double engine sarkar. Well, they had the opportunity here where they had two governments and double engine. And yet, at the time of elections now, they have gone apart and are doing this finger pointing game. So the BJP stands totally exposed to my mind because while they were in government in Delhi and they had power here, they were not able to deliver to what the expectations were. And I think the expectations aren't something that cannot be fulfilled. But look at the way the issue of price rise and unemployment really has taken ground. The issue that we want to fight this election is on how in the next 5 years can we curb inflation, create employment, and not just employment. Young people who are qualified often are underemployed. So they're technically qualified, are graduates and postgraduates, but are getting jobs that are below what their qualifications should get them. So it is underemployment, unemployment, a lack of investment. What has stopped the government of India in the last 5 years while they were in power here to have more factories, more industry, more manufacturing happening here? That did not happen. So therefore, I am confident that Mr. Pala, Vincent Palaji, all our colleagues here in the state, we have a fresh team, we have fresh candidates, and this state has always had a leaning towards the Congress party. I dare say that most of the political leaders in the state, no matter where they are today, they have originally come from the Congress party, because it is Congress and our leaders in Delhi which actually had the commitment and the willpower to create a state and to name it in such a beautiful fashion. So the relationship between the Congress party and the state of Meghalaya is generational. It's been there for decades, and now is a time of reckoning where people have many options. As you know, there are many parties which are trying to spread their wings into the state. There are many parties which are playing a game of who can be the power broker in the end. But the Congress party's long history, long association, commitment and performance, the voters of the state are very well aware. Therefore, I am absolutely sure that our candidates, our manifesto, the way the Congress party has campaigned, we may not have the resources to match the BJP, for example, but we have the people's willingness, the support and the blessings of our voters. So I think we will do very well, and the next government will be formed will be a Congress government. And in other states also we are doing very well, whether it's Nagaland or Tripura. Next election will be in Karnataka, which is a large state. So the Congress party, I think, is well placed to perform very, very well in Meghalaya. And like I said, across regions, across age groups, across gender, the Congress party has a resonance which no other political party has. And I think Meghalaya is destined, and I hope that people will bless us on polling day and give our party a thumping majority.
Congress's commitment to Meghalaya, empowering the women of Meghalaya. 3,000 rupees every month to every single BPL mother in Meghalaya.
5 commitments na ka Seng Congress na ka binta ka